welcome back to the channel. Today I have a review on this nice 164 RC forklift. This is a really nice detailed RC forklift, and this forklift comes in this small little box right here. Now I'm going to show you around the box so you can see how it looks like. And right here in the back you can see that there's different colors to pick from. Very nice. And here in the top, this is how it looks like. It's upside down. There you go. And here in the bottom, this is how it looks like. So again, there you go. Nope, upside down. There you go. All right, and this RC forklift comes with different accessories. So let me show you right now how what it comes inside the box. So right here you have a plastic pallet. Very nice, just one. And you're going to also get the cones, 3 different cones, the same cone I mean. So to put it in maneuver around the cones. And you're also going to get in the box, you're going to get this hook. Now the way this hook connects to the forklift is very easy. This is how you connect it. I'm gonna remove this fork. So right here you can see there's an opening right there. Right there you can see it. So what you want to do is you want to get the hook or the fork and start from the bottom, right there where the opening is, and then just hook it up on the top and then slide it to whatever position you want it. So that's how you connect them. And the same things with the forks. Now the forks come separated. In mine, they came separated. So to connect it is the same thing. So you're going to get two sets of forks, and they're slidable. You can slide them, I mean. So to the position you want, you can adjust them. So I'm going to push them all the way as far as they go, and that's how you connect the forks. Very easy. Now also you're going to get in the box, you're going to get the radio control right there, and the battery is already included, so you don't have to worry about the battery. All right, and you're also going to get the instruction manual for the forklift, and I always recommend you reading the manual. I know it's a little bit boring sometimes to read the manual, but it's a really good idea to read them, because that way you know what you're really doing, how to operate the RC more efficiently and much better. So now let's look at the details on this RC forklift. Now right here you can see right here inside the RC forklift, you can see that there's some details. I like how you can see right there, there's the pedal, the foot pedal, the gas pedal right there. And right here you have your other pedals, one for brake and the other one I think is for the parking the forklift. Right? So I think that's what it is. And right here on the steering, this is really cool. You can see that the steering wheel actually turns. Let's see if I can do it with my finger. It will be easier. So right there is movable. You can actually move the steering. Now the steering does not move the wheels on the back. They do not move. It's just it's just nice. It's for display. So very nice. And so very nice interior. And right there you can see more of the inside. And it's hard to see this part because it's black right there, but there's the stick shift right there, and very nice. Now around the forklift, I'm gonna go around the forklift so you can see. Now I like how this bar right here is chrome, just like the real ones. Very nice. And I don't know if it's metal. It looks like metal. And right there the wheels, very nice detailed wheels. And right here in the front, this is how it looks like. Very nice. Beautiful. Okay, and right here you can see it's powered by there's a motor, and then right here there's a string. This string is the one that pulls the whole the forks up and down. So that's how it functions. And right here on the side, and this the whole bar right here is stable, doesn't move back and forth, because on the real ones it goes back, but this one it does not. And very nice. Now right here on the back, look at that, looks really nice. And there's LEDs, so when I turn it on you're gonna see the LEDs, which is really cool. And right here on the top on the top, I mean, this is how it looks like here on the top, and here on the top this is how it looks like. Very nice. And here in the bottom, right there, this is how it looks on the bottom. And right here you have this little leverage. I don't know how you call this, but this thing that you move to adjust the steering, align the steering if it goes crooked. And right here there's the power button. Let me show you from this view, the power button. And right here's the port to charge the RC forklift. Now it comes with the charger. Let me show you the charger. I forgot to show you that one. All right, so here's the USB charger. Now this one just plugs right there. And when you plug it in, you connect it to your computer or any USB charger plug. And then there's going to be a light right here that is going to be red while it's charging. And when it's fully charged, it's going to be off. And that's how you charge the RC forklift. Now to operate the forklift, simply press the power button right here once. And then you're going to get the blinking lights. And that means that it's not bind to the forklift. And to turn it on, make it bind, press right here the power button, and then the lights are going to stop blinking, and that means it's bind to the radio control. Now here on the radio control, you have the green light, and that means it's in the lowest speed, which is 40%. You want more speed, you're going to get the red light, and that means it's 70% speed. And then you want to go faster, you're going to get the combination between green and red, and that means it's 100% throttle. So that's what it does. So for the demonstration, I'm just going to leave it on green, the lowest setting. Now here, this one is to steer. So let me show you right there. This one steers. But before you can use the functions completely, I have to turn the RC forklift on, just like the real ones almost. So press the power button. And there you can hear the engine. And now all the functions will work. So to steer is this one. Steer to the right, steer to the left. And now keep in mind that this is not proportional. The throttle and the steering is not proportional. So it's going to be a little bit jumpy because it's not proportional. So that's the bad thing about it. One of the bad things, that I don't like is that it's not proportional. So that's the steering. And then this one right here is to turn the LEDs on and off. So if you press it right there, the LEDs are off. Press it again, and you have the LEDs, the brake lights, and also the lights on the bottom. So they look pretty cool. And I wish that the LEDs, they would have included some LEDs right here on the front, just like the real forklift, because the real forklift, they have a LED right here, lights right here. So but overall it looks pretty cool. Now so this is what the LEDs button is, to turn it on and off. So now this button right here is to turn off the sound on the engine. So right there, I'm gonna push it right there, and the sound stops. So it's up to you right there how you want to drive it, with the sound on or with the sound off. Now this one right here, what it does is, this is cruise control. So when you push it, the light right here turns light blue, kind of like almost purple. And that means that if you push the throttle forward or back, it's just going to continue moving in that direction. So let me push it forward, and right there, see, it just wants to go non-stop forward. Now if I push it again, it's going to go faster. If I push it again, then it goes a little bit much faster. So I think that's the third speed. It was hard to hear, but that's what it does. So if I push the reverse, it slows down until finally it completely stops. Now if also if you want to stop the cruise control, let's say it's on cruise control right now, it's blue, it's still on. Now if I press forward and then I want to stop it just suddenly, I can also push the cruise control, and that will stop the cruise control. So that's what it does. Now this other button right here, this one is for demonstration play button. So when you press it, it's going to do all the functions that this forklift has. So I'm gonna press it right there right now, and right there I'm going to try to keep it here so it doesn't fall off the table. But right there you can see that by itself is doing all the functions that this forklift is capable of doing. So that's what it does. And to stop it, just simply push play, and it will stop the play demonstration. So that's that button. And then finally right here, this is to lift the forks up and down. So let me show you right there. I push it and it goes up. I push it down and it goes down. So that's what controls the forks. Very nice. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and test the performance, the power, how much power can this RC forklift actually lift. And just before I forget, there's this little hook right here, and this is to pull a little trailer. Now, I've seen some videos where there's a little trailer that comes with this forklift, but mine didn't came with it. So that's what this is for. Now, for the first test, it's going to be this piece of cardboard that looks kind of like a sewage. So those things they use in construction. So I know if I paint it gray color, it's going to look like those things. I don't know what they're called, but that's how it kind of reminds me of. So going up, nice. Look at that. Okay, so it lifts without any problems. Very nice. All right, so it passed the first test. Now for the second test, it's going to be this bottle of paint, 40 grams, 1.4 ounce. So let's see how it performs. Right there, going up. And nice. Beautiful. All right, so it lifts without any problems. All right, that's really good. Now for the next test, it's going to be this Tamiya paint. And right here, there's two sizes. This is the smaller size of paint. And let's see. And it does a good job. All right. Okay. Now for the next one, it's going to be the next size, because see, there's two sizes. This is a small size and that's the bigger size of paint. And let's see how this does. It does with that one. And it kind of slides. Oh, and it struggles. So I guess it's too heavy. So now I'm going to try to put weight here in the back, because that's what it looks like is it's too light here in the back. Right there. And it does a good job. So let me hold it. It's sliding because it's glass. The bottle is glass, so that's why it's sliding. So, but it does a good job. Look at that right there. All right, so what it needs is it needs more weight here in the back, because it's too light. So now for the other test, it's going to be this egg. Now I taped the egg. This is a real egg, and I taped it so it doesn't fall on the table and make a mess. So let's see how it does with the egg. Let me get it here closer. Right there. Okay, now going up. And whoa, it does. Oh, barely. Oh, you can see right there here in the back, it kind of moved. It was shaking. Oh, all right. So if I push the button too fast, that's when it kind of wants to tip over. So again, nice. All right. It does lift a real egg. Very nice. All right. So I think I am going to add a little bit more weight, put some weight on the back. That way it doesn't struggle so much. So really nice. Now for the final test, I want to see if this forklift can go all the way up on the ramp, all the way here to the top with that load right there. So let's check that out. So going forward on the throttle, and it just slides. And again, even though the tires, they do have a grip, it doesn't want to go up. So that's the thing about not having proportional throttle. It just gives too much power, and the tires, they just slide. So I'm going to pick up the load, and because I think it needs some weight on the front. So going up. All right, and now let's see if it goes up all the way to the top. And right there. And it is. I just gotta steer it. Nice. And a little bit more. And it did. All right. Nice. Okay, so it does have the power to go up. And oh, my ramp wants to fall off. I gotta hold it with my hands here on the bottom. And I notice it looks like if it does have drag brake, but I don't think so, because the minute I let go, sometimes it stops and sometimes it doesn't. Like for example, right now it stopped, but right there it doesn't. So It looks like it does. Sometimes it does break, and sometimes it doesn't. So, all right. So it did pass the test, and that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to turn off the sound, and that's it pretty much. Now, if you like this type of video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. So thank you so much, and support my channel by subscribing. And any comments, opinions, please write it down on the comment section down below of this video. And before I forget, to turn off the forklift, simply slide this button right here to the left, and then on the radio control, push and hold the power button until the green light goes off. And now the forklift is completely off. All right, so thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.